Picturesque aerials looking out toward Lake Michigan on a great afternoon for baseball from Wrigleyville. The Cardinals and the Cubs, next on the show. No place better for Friday afternoon baseball than Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Central leading Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Yeah, and as you look at the numbers here, we've still got a guy looking for his very first victory on the season. Ideally, he'd have one by now, but some of it's been his own problems, and some of it can be attributed to the lack of run support. But however you look at it, you know he'd love to get that first W under his belt.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as manager Mike Matheny will line his guys up this way. They'll match up against a guy trying to put it all together, the right-hander Jake Arrieta. John Jay will head for the boxes. We are just about ready to get things going today. Trying to bunt his way on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike one.
Yeah, and when you're looking to run up and catch him by surprise, you're hoping it's going to be a fastball. Because when you get an off-speed pitch, it really kind of throws your timing off.
First pitch, 120.
Now a hard liner toward short. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his mitt on it, so there is no advance on the play.
Talk about setting a bad tone for a ball game. First batter of the game, and they can't make a routine throw to first. You better hope that's not a sign of things to come.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. There goes Jay. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Jay not moving. Here comes the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
And you can see it. He's upset with himself out there at short. And he should be. He's a big leaguer. He'd like to get a ground ball here to get himself off the hook.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. He's set, now the pitch. On the move again from first. Hit hard, but foul. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Runner holds at first with one away now, and with that, let's take a look at the Cubs' alignment on defense. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Alan Craig digs in at the plate. Now here's the first pitch. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And this is one of those guys that can certainly be an X factor in this series. He sets a tone early here with a first inning steal of second base.
Jay leading off second. Now the pitch. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are two away. Matt Adams will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
Short lead from second. Now the pitch. Out of play off to the right. Two out here and a runner at second. Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. Padilla is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cards leave one. It's the Cardinals nothing. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. Tyler Lyons will be on the mound to face them. He's a guy that's got pretty good command of his pitches, but he's got to make sure he doesn't fall in love with the fastball because guys in the past have had a tendency to sit on it and have success against him. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Padilla will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, left fielder, Jesse Padilla.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Hard to believe he'd let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Looking good, pal. Looking good.
Now a fastball, and it's hit on the ground to short. And Peralta's throw is in time for out number one.
Batting second, center fielder,
Ryan Sweeney will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Right there for strike one.
One strike.
Slider taken here, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Pitch runs in a little here as this is softly hit out toward short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, right fielder,
David Torres will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Picked up by Peralta. And the throw is high, but they just do get him by a step as that'll end the inning. Nothing in the Cubby first. On to the second now from Wrigley with no score. Matt Holliday will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
That was a strike. Nice toe, Liberty. Let's go, Cubbies.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. That's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Yadier Molina will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. First pitch coming. Runners on the move for second. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Cardinals.
Maybe a little question of whether this was going to stay fair or not, but you see, this is pretty much right over the bag at third and down the line.
Johnny Peralta will step forward now. Currently third in the National League batting race to begin play. Holiday off a second, now the pitch. And a double steal try here.
All right, let's hold them.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are two teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
Right here.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And this guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
None out, runners at first and second. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Pretty good late break to this 2-2 pitch, and we'll see on swing track. He just doesn't gauge the movement very well and swings right over the top of it.
So two men are on with one man out, and set to stand in as the second baseman, Mark Ellis. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Coming on fast as he makes the basket catch. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Yeah, he's coming on quickly here. Let's see in show motion if he makes the play. Yep, sure enough. He got to it before it touched the ground. Nicely done.
Tyler Lyons will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. swing and a hard hit ball to second. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Starlin Castro will start things off in the bottom of the second.
The shortstop, Starlin Castro.
Now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Two-one. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Now this one sets up a big pitch because you don't want to lose that leadoff guy in a scoreless ball game.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Here's Ellis at second base. Throw by Ellis, and there's one gone.
Well, and that's exactly what you want to do right there. Get yourself another ground ball, and that's a good way to start the second as he gets the easy ground out.
Luis Valbuena will be the batter. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. A little late on the slider here as he hits it the other way to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Ryan Buckner will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Here's the 1-0. 2-0.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
Hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit, the first of the game for the Cubs.
And after setting down the first 5 to start the afternoon, he finally gives up his first hit here with 2 outs in the second. And that's important because you don't want to let a guy coast through these early innings. You want to mount at least a little bit of pressure out there.
Travis James will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. From the belt, the pitch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a tough slider there as he grounds it foul. The 2-2 one more time. Hard hit towards center. Jay will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs strand 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. John Jay is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd.
Center fielder, John Jay.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger, 2 strikes.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Way outside, 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And that misses 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Matt Carpenter will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
The 3-1 is on the way. And that is in there at the letters to run it full, 3-2.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well, this is just a nice play right here, ranging up the middle. You can see that he doesn't try to rush things here. He just gathers it, steadies himself just for a brief second to square himself up, and then makes a good throw on target to get his man.
Alan Craig will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Nice cold water here.
And that misses inside, 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he lays out for it, but he can't pull it in out in deep center field. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be a 1-2-3 inning, but now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double.
Matt Adams will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. For Craig, he's credited with double number 11 so far this year.
Come on, don't let him score.
Center field. Should be no problem out there for Sweeney as he puts it away to retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Ryan Roberts makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Ryan Roberts.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
And the one thing this guy will do, he won't give away at-bats. He may not be the most talented guy on the field, but he'll grind you up there.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
You can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Well, that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
Full count pitch on its way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Line to the right side, but foul. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Another full count pitch home.
Here we go.
And this is lined into left field, and the leadoff man will reach. It's a base hit. So with the leadoff man on base, let's take a look at our daily feature here. This date in baseball history. Jake Arrieta will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here.
Get him over!
And a high strike there, 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Now a bullet foul as the third base coach had to give it the old Olay that time. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
One thing that's happened in these last two at-bats, it's driven up his pitch count. That's now 14 pitches just to the last two batters.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. A ball hit hard to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting one out.
Jesse Padilla will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Let's go, come on!
And this ball will be chopped foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Swinging a liner back through the box. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
And if it weren't for a couple of well-placed defenders, they could really have something going right here. Now that's back-to-back lineouts, so they've got to be feeling like they're getting some pretty good swings off this guy.
Ryan Sweeney will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Here we go.
This is hit sharply to the left side. right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Matt Holliday set to lead things off when we come back. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. And there is Matt Holliday now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Holliday.
First pitch to him. In there, 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Behind the bag at second. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
This ball is not hit all that hard, but still, that's a nice job of ranging back onto the outfield grass to take it in.
Yadier Molina will stand in. A base hit his first time around. First pitch coming. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Well, he just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. The 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Three and 0 now. Johnny Peralta waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Johnny Peralta will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. In there for strike one. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Nice.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now the 1-1 to Peralta. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1. And there he goes towards second. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Torres has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2.
Well, we're still looking for that first run of the ball game. Thought for a second this might be it, but it just didn't have enough steam behind it.
Mark Ellis will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Out in front of the fastball here as this is drilled into left field. That's a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second base, and now there are 2 on with 2 out.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Tyler Lyons will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Come on, sir.
Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swing and a shot towards second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. David Torres will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Fielder, David Torres.
First pitch coming. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Fouled back. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing and a hard ground ball to third. 1 away.
The amazing thing is that he's still yet to strike a guy out so far. But when you've got good movement on your off-speed stuff, you don't have to strike guys out to be successful.
Starlin Castro will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First offering on the way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. One and two now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting, third baseman,
Luis Valbuena will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
Here's the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
A check of Castro, and now the pitch. In the dirt that time, but a good block there by Molina to keep it close. Runners on first with 1 down. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
First and second now after the walk, and they haven't gotten much going offensively against this guy at all. So this is about as good an opportunity as they've had.
Ryan Buckner will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Let's go, Cubbies!
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Castro leads off second. The pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back standing. A ball hit hard to the left side. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Boy, this was lining up to be a close play. It's a base hit, and he comes up throwing, and if this ball's offline by a foot or two, I think he's in there. Instead, it is right on the money, and they nail him trying to score.
Travis James will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Fastball in there for a called strike. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Off-speed pitch, and it's strike 3 called, and I think he got a little help with that one as the side is retired. couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. John Jay will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Center fielder, John Jay.
Come on, Cubbies.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Matt Carpenter will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Go back to game one.
Swing and a liner towards second. And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. The first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a one-out single.
Alan Craig will dig in. He doubled his last time. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Torres is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The first thing a pitcher does when he walks out of the tunnel here at Wrigley, he'll take a look at those flags and see which way they are blowing. I mean, this place, it can play like two totally separate ballparks from one day to the next.
Matt Adams will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first two plate appearances thus far. And that misses for ball one.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Come on now.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
The 3-1 pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. A flip to Roberts for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals. Halfway home, still no score. Ryan Roberts will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
Second baseman, Ryan Roberts.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Here now the 2-2. And a fastball down low as that one just about got away from him.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Jake Arrieta will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And that's in there for strike 1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Holiday is back near the ivy as he makes the catch for the first out.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Jesse Padilla will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. And here's the first pitch. Changeup called strike 1.
Get that runner in scoring position.
Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Holiday has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder
Ryan Sweeney will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
All right.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
What are you looking at, Blue?
And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And this will bounce up against the ivy now.
Here you go, looking right down the line. This ball's ripped over the first baseman's head and into the right field corner. And that runner from first, he's not even going to hesitate rounding third as he comes around to score easily standing up.
David Torres will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point.
White right now.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. For Sweeney, he's at second with his fourth double here on the season. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
And maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
Here we go.
And he goes the other way with the fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. In there, a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. And he is in there. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. David Torres has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like, but there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
Starlin Castro will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
And now's where he can't get discouraged out there. He's still pitching well, only down 2-0. Still plenty of time left to turn it around.
Come on, make it now.
All right, let's go.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Okay, wait for your pitch.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Swing and a liner toward right center. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Oh, just a great approach there to get him an RBI on the base hit. And with the way their guy's throwing the ball, 3 runs might be enough to do it.
Luis Valbuena will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ball one. So the 3 straight hits have that man right there perhaps assessing his options.
3 straight 2-out hits, too. That makes any move a little more complicated.
And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. And Peralta won't get there. It's a base hit.
Well, he needed a hit like this. Got to get him to snap out of this cold streak. I mean, you're just looking for something to go your way. And that ball, it's not hit particularly well, but it happens to find a hole. He's saying, man, it's about time.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Jaime Garcia is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here.
Garcia.
Ryan Buckner will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now both runners on the move. Pitch outside, the throw, and he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Cubs lead it 3-0. Matt Holliday will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
Left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Here you go, guys.
Here's the first offering. That's hard hit back up the middle. Oh, and that ricochets off him on the mound as it deflects towards second. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it, it looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Yadier Molina will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. And it's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Now here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's another 0-2. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still down 3-0. Ryan Buckner will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
Ryan Buckner.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Now here's a swing and a ground ball back up the box. And taken in out there for the first out.
Now batting, catcher
Travis James will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And a curious looking swing that time, as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Good start to the inning here out of the bullpen. After 3 runs came in to score last inning, they needed someone to come in here and slow that offense down a bit.
Ryan Roberts will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A third straight right here. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Mark Ellis will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Second baseman.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And Ellis looks at one that misses here, a ball and a strike. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
All right, Cubs!
Here comes a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
And he'll take strike 3 call. Make it 3 straight punch-outs now on the mound. 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Peter Borges will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2 and 2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
And remember now, he finished off the previous inning with back-to-back strikeouts. And now he started this inning with 2 more. So he's really got it working out there now.
John Jay will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on.
Water here.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. It's the Cubs 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Lance Lynn will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Lance Lynn.
Jake Arrieta will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Let's go, Chicago.
2-0 now.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Boy, I think 2-0, and you're the pitcher, you got to be taken.
And he's fallen behind now. 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. Yeah, and that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Jesse Padilla will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. It's still on his mind.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. One away.
Up next for the Cubs.
Well, I'm not sure what we're waiting for up there. I mean, these look to be like pretty good pitches to hit, and it just seemed like he never got a really good feel for any of them.
Ryan Sweeney will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A throw behind the runner at second. Runner back standing. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Here's another 1-2. And he turns on the curveball there as he drives it out toward right center field. Jay will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
David Torres will dig in. He doubled home a run last time around. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
A shortstop, number 13,
Starlin Castro will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. And this is swung on and hit to Ellis at second base. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. but they lead it 3-0. Matt Carpenter will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
For the shortstop, Castro. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Alan Craig will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Please win, Cubs.
And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Torres has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Matt Adams will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail in this one 3-0. Pat Neshek is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
57, Pat Neshek.
Luis Valbuena will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Third baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose.
Now he swings and hits this ball on the ground. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Ryan Buckner will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game.
First baseman, Ryan Buckner.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready on 2-1. And this will be fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Oh, and that's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Travis James will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And when he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
If he would have swung at that, you would have never heard the end of it.
Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider that time as it's hit on the ground, but foul. This is lined into left field, and Holliday will have to play it on a hop. It's a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman,
Ryan Roberts will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Now the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
All right, Robert.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Matt Holliday will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Torres is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
He certainly had all of his pitches working for him so far. That's translated to a 4-hit shutout to this point.
Yadier Molina will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Now here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. Now here's the pitch. Oh, look out now. Guys don't like it when you miss up and in like that.
And I know he wants the shutout, but with his pitch count the way it is right now, a walk right here might signal the end of the line for him.
Now a ball swung on and hit high in the air and deep to left center field. This ball has a chance, and this game just got a little more interesting. This is a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Redbirds are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
I'll tell you what, there is no better feeling for a hitter after being backed off the plate than to turn around and do this on the next pitch. That is just the ultimate. You think you can intimidate me? Think again.
Thomas Nicholas is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 7, Thomas. Now playing second base and batting in the ninth spot. Number 15, Darwin Barnett.
Johnny Peralta will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
Johnny Peralta.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Upstairs with it yet again. It's 2-0 now.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Hitters count 2-0. And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0.
Seems like they're working very cautiously here. Is this a little too cautious?
Yeah, I mean, why are they giving this guy so much credit up there? He's someone that you got to come right after.
Now a check swing here and a little looper. Buckner has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for round number 2.
At this point, base runners are what you need. So swinging at a 3-0 pitch and making it out really doesn't help the cause at all.
Mark Ellis will stand in as their last chance now. First pitch coming. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
2 out, nobody on. 1-1 pitch on its way to Ellis. And there's a swing and a miss on a good pitch. And now the Redbirds are down to their final strike. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your...
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, you know, this game kind of felt like it could have been played back in 1968. Very well played, very low scoring, very quick game, too. I'll tell you, I could go for a few more of these this year. That'd be okay by me.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, they tried to let him finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little help to get the final 2 outs. Still, 8 1/3 quality innings. You'll take that every time.
I want the top. All my people right there in the back of the spot. I need the top. If you know me, you don't know me to stop. I need the top. All my people there in back of the spot, let them get shot.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 3-1. So long from Wrigleyville.